Hi, today is Tuesday, May 16th, 2017, and this is A Swede Speaks. And right now, I would just like to thank everyone who has been supporting this channel for these last 4 months. Tomorrow this channel will be 4 months old. Tomorrow there will also be Constitution Day in Norway, and I might do something about that tomorrow. I might make a video on that, but that's not what I'm going to talk about right now. Actually, this channel started because I was following the Finnish news. You know, I do that because that's sort of like my second or third home country, at least mentally. And I figured out that they are following Sweden, and they are introducing hate speech laws. And there was this man in Finland, a young man, Sebastian Tynkkynen, who was sentenced for hate speech and for he had done something bad to the freedom of religion, they said, or not actually the freedom of religion, but the peace of religion. So I guess he said something bad about the religion of peace. You know which one. And I made a Facebook video about this, and that's all I intended to do to begin with. But I realized that this video making format was pretty fun, and maybe I could do more stuff like that. And that's how my YouTube channel got started, A Swede Speaks. I had the name already because I had a page on Facebook called En Svensk Talar, which in English turns into A Swede Speaks. And then I started making videos. And in a little less than 4 months, I went from 1 subscriber to 1,063, which I think is pretty good. But let's not digress anymore. Right now, what I want to do mainly is to thank all my donors, my Patreon patrons, and so I'm actually going to mention their first names, not their last names, because I don't know if people want to be that public. So let's take the Patreon patrons first, since Patreon is good because it gives me a steady cash flow. So if you sign up on Patreon, that's very good. Even if it's just $5 a month or $1 a month, it means in 1 year it means $12 or $60 or $120. And the more people who do that, and it's easier to predict that than to predict the PayPal donations, although that's also very appreciated. And I have noticed that some people are returning donors on PayPal too, so don't get me wrong here. But anyway, my patrons on Patreon from January until today, some have left, but I'll mention all of them. The first one was Niels K, who you could say that I know personally, so thanks a lot for this. He has left since then, but he was the first one to, he is not longer a patron, but he was the first one to support my work through Patreon, and I'm very happy about that. And after that, the following people joined: Ardus, Daniel, Michael, Alana, and Nils Svante, and all of them are still with me as patrons, and I am very grateful for that. Rebecca, I think she was a one-time donor on Patreon, but that's fine too. I appreciate that too. And then Simon, Carol, Eric, Maria and Conrad, John, and I just got a pledge from someone calling himself the American Patriot. And all of these that I mentioned after Rebecca are people who have been returning month after month for some time. Well, not American Patriot, of course, because he just pledged. But I'm very grateful for this support. And I would also like to mention the people who have been donating through PayPal. And they are in chronological order. The first one was Johan Yu in Prague. I'm not giving out his name, but he knows who he is. And that was the first donation I received, and I was very happy about that. And that's also someone I know personally, so I'm very grateful about that. Then was Jennifer G, and Hannes L, and Don P, and they were followed by Solveig F, Willie L, who has returned several times, and I'm grateful about that. Ulrich W, who also returned several times, and I'm happy about that. Lily W, And actually Carol here too, before she signed up as a patron. And Bill, Neil, Jeremy, Eric, Gary, Alan, Michelle. Yeah, I've actually got a list because I try to keep track of things. David, Barbara Sue, Shauna, and Andrew, already twice in just 2 days. And thank you very much for that, my friend. And I just like to mention all these names because I'm still trying to figure out what to do, how to get extra value to my donors and my patrons. But I thought if I make a video just mentioning you and appreciating you and telling you how grateful I am for this is a good start. And you could comment, of course, and we'll see what I can work out. There are some technical stuff I don't know how to do, but I'm trying to make sure you will get some kind of value or at least recognition from me. So I want you to know how grateful I am for this, especially since I can't really rely on ad revenue. Maybe this channel's got very much bigger, and ad revenue is very insecure because of this whole ad boycott. So I don't know if I'm going to see any ad money, although it started to grow a little again. But I mean, my total ad revenue right now is less than $10, so we'll see. But that's really all I had to say right now about this. I'm just very happy about this. And if you like this channel, well, please subscribe, please share my videos, please comment, please like, and of course, please support this channel. And that's all I have to say about this. This is A Swede Speaks. Have a nice day.